How's it going, everybody? I'm Drifty from Driftwood Gaming. This is Life in the Kingdom, and I think last time I've already showed off creating a new game. I'm just going to continue a game. I remember everything I showed off. I added a lot more buttons. You can talk to your parents. I actually think I talked about that. I showed the skills. I showed you the skills. The inventory system is what I've been working on. And I just started the character creation. So this I just started today. But yeah, the inventory is done. So this is the inventory one. And yeah, it's got 4 subsections of the inventory. And the items, you can use the buttons on the keyboard if you want to go through them. It'll update all of these things when you click on them. Basically, it just itemizes a list of your items and creates an array for each one of those and then references the index of the array. You don't really care, do you? Nope. So let's look at weapons. Equipping weapons works now. So I have this on my main hand, this on my offhand. If I wanted to switch it, I could, as long as I met the level requirement. This one's level 10, so let's equip it. Boom. We've equipped the aluminum sword on our main hand. We could put it on our offhand. Now all we have is a aluminum sword on our offhand. You can do that. Dual wielding is a thing. We can put this on our offhand. Yep, sure. Now we still have something on. We can have a 10 sword on our main hand, and then this on our offhand, and yeah, it's there, and it'll remember what you got on. And there are some checks and balances. For example, this requires level 80. It's not going to let me put it on because I don't meet the level requirements for it. If I did meet the level requirements, there's still some other, like you can't offhand a staff because it's a two-handed staff. So any two-handed weapon you have to equip to your main hand. It'll tell you that you've got it equipped to both hands. It gives you the stats on it. This is the type of damage that it adds. This is other things that it boosts your character. Yeah, that's basically it for the armors, or for the weapons. Let's move on to the armors. This is another thing that I've got set up. This one took the longest of these 4. I basically have an item list inside of an item list. And none of these other none of these other armors are gonna like start with any bonuses. So I made like a test item that adds 1 to everything. So when you when you enchant your armor, or you find a magic drop, or you craft something with some magic properties, all of the properties will be listed in here. So you can have bonuses to stats, bonuses to different skills, and that's basically it for here, stats and skills. And then the rest of it, all of the other stats are here, like how much does this armor add to your resistance on this side? How much does this armor add to your damage on this side? So this is physical, fire, wind, lightning, holy. These are different weapon types. I might move them around a little bit. It's kind of seems arbitrary at this point, but yeah, that's what I've got. I'm using icons for every different element instead of the name. I felt like that made the most sense. I might add pop-ups when you hover over so that it says physical, and then over here it's like fire or whatever. Anyway, you can equip these too, and it runs the same checks. If it's too high of a level, it won't let you wear it. I think all I have in my bag right now is level 1 stuff. But yeah, it does the same checks. When you put on armor, it adds a penalty to your speed and adds a defense bonus. Defense bonus is going to increase the likelihood that you don't take damage when you're hit. Like, doesn't reduce damage, it reduces it's sort of like your evasion, essentially. A defense is like your armor class and like a D&D type of thing. If you have it on, it'll tell you where it's equipped, and it shows you the slot type, the subtype, the durability, all the stats, or everything is put there. You can have 4 enchants on an item. Right now, none of them are enchanted except this first one. You can paint your item once, and you can paint and engrave it once. I'm going to change this from 1 and 0 to yes and no, but I'll leave the enchants as a number. Anyway, that's basically set up already. I need icons. I have 864 pieces of armor in the database right now, but they're all missing their icons. They're all using this default.png that I've got here, which is just a blank one. Placeholder for now. Art is hard to come by, but I'm looking for it, and I will get that eventually. The next and final part of the inventory is the essences. In this list, I don't have any crafting in the game yet. I plan to. So all of the crafting recipes that you know will populate in here. So as you go through the game, you'll unlock new recipes, and they will show up right here. Excuse me. So basically that's it for the inventory, and this shows you how much essence of each type you have. Like, say you wanted to boil water. You have like water and you want to boil it. Well, then you're probably going to use fire essence, and you would use an item like a water item. and maybe an empty bottle, and then it would consume those items and give you like a bottle of boiled water or purified water or something, and it would consume the essence, and you would craft that somewhere else. Yeah, that's the items, the inventory section. I made the buttons work as well, so you can click the buttons to bring them up, and also the hotkeys. So I can press I to open and close it. I can press C to open and close the character. I just started this, so I don't really look at this yet. It's not there. Skills, I set that to K, and so we have hotkeys for all of these buttons now. The map is M. Just started this, haven't really done anything with it. It's placeholder, so the world map doesn't really exist yet. R for reputations, this doesn't exist yet. Crafting doesn't exist. The journal doesn't exist. And of course, you can hit F1 if you want to open the options. Now, another cool thing that I put in the game was if you have your inventory open and you want to look at your skills, you can just press K and it will auto close your inventory and open your skills. So I just put that in. Today, I was working on that. So you can just press a button and switch through them really quickly. And yeah, that was really cool because I don't know. I had an issue where these buttons weren't highlighting right here and it wouldn't work. So I fixed that. Anyway, I know I haven't had an update on the channel in like a few weeks or whatever, but I do nightly update. I do nightly updates on the Discord. So if you want to come to the Discord, you can see that I do patch notes. I'm about to post my patch notes for today. And yeah, just go to the Life in the Kingdom channel here. It's from the top. You scroll down to upcoming games, and you'll see that nightly, Monday through Friday, I post patch notes, so you can see everything that I'm doing if you care to see what I'm working on. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.